Hi Gemini, welcome to your love reading for October 15th to November 15th. This is going to be a general love reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So Gemini, let's get into it. I'm going to pull one oracle card for you to begin with to see what it is that you are dealing with during this month in regards to love. What is the advice starting out with? Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node energy. Okay, so that is interesting. I'm going to quickly clarify this card as well. So, Gemini, your past. I feel like there was some sort of collaboration relationship here, something where you're, probably not seeing eye to eye with, wanting to possibly disconnect and do things on your own. For some of you, and this won't be for all of you, but there is possibly another person involved, so some sort of interference. But let's get into it, Gemini. Let's see what the details actually are. And this is going to be a you versus them reading. So I'm reading your energy and also whoever it is that you are dealing with, whoever it is that you are connected with. So Gemini, let's get into it. Okay, so Gemini, this is very interesting. I do see that a lot of you are looking at long term. The overall energy of this reading is the King of Pentacles, so it's all about long term stability. It's all about planning for the future. I do get a feeling of being very settled in this, so kind of doing things one way or how they've always been done, or like status quo comfort, like being very comfortable. So when we clarify, we'll get more details on this, but I feel like a lot of you just could be wanting comfort, or just may feel like you're in a comfort zone, and yeah, things are stable, things are good, but maybe there's boredom attached to this. I don't know, we're gonna have to clarify and see. But actually, yeah, it's funny, I said boredom and I didn't even look at this. We do have the Four of Cups here, so yeah, some of you might be feeling a little bit too comfortable in this situation. Feeling like, just a little bit blah in the situation, and needing something new. We're gonna clarify in a second to see what that is. And I feel like whoever you're attached to, they see you as a little bit not like yourself. Like, you're happy, but you're not joyful, not expressing yourself. For some of you, you could be feeling a little bit sad right now, and whoever it is that you're attached to does notice this about you. I think for some of you who are in commitments, I do feel like for some of you, it's a time to weigh the options of whether you want to stay in this or not. There's something about doing something differently or breaking from tradition, or for some of you, it is about disconnecting from something that is a commitment type of relationships or commitments, but it's like a long-term commitment, like a marriage is what I meant. And I feel like they really want to settle something with you, kind of make a decision on something. There could have been like a battle between, what each of you wanted to where you want to take this. There's some sort of conflict and possibly, for some of you, arguments, some sort of disconnect here between the two of you. There's some sort of mental confusion here that they're feeling in regards to you. And I feel like in the whole situation, like where you want to bring this is balance. And I feel like that's coming from both sides. Like equal give and take, balance is what I'm feeling. I feel like you are trying to manifest something at this time. Your energy might be scattered. You might not be knowing what you want exactly at this time. You're trying to figure it out and you're trying to make something happen. I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to clarify in a second. I feel like whoever you're tied to here is trying to they're trying to relieve themselves of something that's heavy and burdened. They feel kind of exhausted. They feel like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, let's let it go. Let's let it go. For some of you who are attached to someone who may be feeling like this, they could also not be willing to let something go, and that is what kind of creates this boredom, creates this stagnation. There's a need for control in the situation. There's a need to really be determined, really be straightforward in regards to what you want. We do have the Emperor in reverse. Somebody might have ego control issues as well. So that is something that you have to kind of be mindful of as well. I do see this connection heading into a space of healing. Healing could be, there's some sort of healing that's happening here. It's funny because I don't really see any painful past situations popping up, but let's clarify and see what this is all about. So let's clarify the overall energy here with the King of Pentacles. We'll do that first. So what is the King of Pentacles doing here? Knight of Cups. I do feel like you want to be re-inspired and, you know, really connect to your heart space. I do feel like there's love coming into you and someone wants to offer you love and possibly offer you this new vision of what they believe love is, or that could be you. There could be love coming into you if you are not with someone. I don't know. This is a you versus them, but I mean, take it how it resonates. And I just feel like there's just a need to get your kind of self together. I do feel like you need to kind of figure out what you want in the situation. Whether you want to be in something or be single. That's kind of like the feeling I'm getting. It's like, do I want to devote time to this, or do I want to devote time to myself? There's something here about you not being really satisfied with the situation. And it's funny, we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. So there is a lot of, you know, feeling a little bit of a lack. Feeling like a little bit of a disappointment. But I do feel like you are trying to figure out what it is that you want. You're trying to find that happiness. You're trying to find some sort of connection here. But I do feel like there is also an ending, also a feeling of endings. A situation just coming to a close, and just this feeling of, you know, I don't really feel like putting energy into this. A feeling of walking away. Whoever it is who is attached to you, they see you as like you're not shining your light like you usually do. You're not your most happiest self at this time, possibly. I feel like there's two people here who have different visions. One's coming from a very heart-centered space where they want to offer love and they want to devote time to this. Again, this could also be you embodying these two energies. And there's also a person here who wants to kind of put their energy into other things like work and projects, and they're not sure how to manage all of this. And they're not sure if they really want to manage these emotions at this time. There's a need to break free from tradition and kind of build your own vision, build your own dream right now. I feel like you have this other vision of what you want to grow. And you're trying to balance things out, like, for yourself. You're trying to gain some sort of clarity and balance in a situation that hasn't been balanced. So I feel like there's an energy here. It's popping up twice here. We have the Six of Pentacles twice. Once in reverse and one in right side up. But there's an energy of something not being very balanced, and that's causing the disconnect. You know, there's like some sort of breadcrumbing energy here. Whoever it is that you're attached to has been really thinking about this, really wanting to expand their vision, wanting to grow with you, because we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Cups here. So I do see that someone here wants to kind of end this mental confusion, this back and forth, arguments possibly, and they really want to come together with you and make something work. Overall, you have the Six of Pentacles here as the current state. There is something that needs to be balanced. It has been keeping you stuck for a while. This is coming from, you know, this balancing out is coming from a period of being stuck for a while, feeling blocked, possibly feeling blocked. Like this is the kind of feeling I'm getting, like things were just so perfect, but maybe not perfect, but like they're comfortable, they're good, you know, like we have our groove, this is what we do, this is just our routine. And there's some sort of block around that because it made you feel like stagnant. You know, possibly for some of you, the passion has been missing from the connection. And you're trying to balance that right now, which is good. Like, I mean, that's healthy. I mean, it happens to everyone, right? You're trying to manifest this return to, I guess, a time when you felt very, like, emotionally connected. I just think, like, whatever you're trying to figure out here, Gemini, whatever you're trying to build or manifest, you need to look at things from a different perspective. Like, I feel like you're going back to the same drawing board. You're doing the same things. You're thinking the same things. You have the same kind of mentality around something, and it's making that, like, that itself is going to make you stuck. Like, you're trying to change things in a connection. Like, you really have to look at things from a different perspective and let go. I feel like there's this energy of sticking with status quo. We saw that in the beginning with the King of Pentacles. And now I'm seeing it again here. You know, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Magician in reverse. So there's a need to kind of diversify and do things differently to have different, you know what I mean? Like, I do feel like there's this debate about growing this. There's a debate about what happiness, security, all that looks like, and whether you want it in this situation or not. I do feel like someone is wanting to drop the burdens, or maybe they're either wanting to let go or they don't let go. There's like two things. There's two ways of looking at this. Either someone's like totally like, I'm just done with all of this heavy energy, let's start fresh. Or someone is wanting to discuss this heavy energy and they're coming at it in a very frantic kind of, it hasn't been thought through, but they really want to get started. They really want to quickly drop this, and they really want to come towards you, or you towards them. Like a situation here, someone's really eager to balance the situation out and to make it more exciting, to inject more like passion into it, to just have a new beginning. If there was deception or something in this situation, then I feel like, you know, someone wants to make that right, make that situation right and bring things back into balance. There is this, a need to transform this idea of controlling the situation too much, focusing on a certain vision. I feel like that's coming to an end. Like, I feel like possibly someone's really stuck in the material world, or like really focused on something outside of this connection. And I feel like that's coming to an end. Whoever this Emperor is, like this driven person, but almost driven to a fault. I feel like that needs to be, you need to course correct that energy, because I feel like that is the thing that has been, if you are experiencing this, or you're doing this, or the other person's doing this, like, I feel like that needs to come to an end, because that's preventing you guys from having this transformation. Someone is really focused on money, possibly their career, possibly just something outside of this connection. And they're recognizing that it's not the key to happiness. It's important, but it's not everything, right? So we're going to clarify this Three of Swords here. We have the Devil with the King of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands. You're recognizing patterns here. You're recognizing your patterns. You're healing from some sort of toxic situation. And you are possibly keeping this within yourself. You might not be communicating all of this, but you're recognizing that something needs to change. Healing needs to happen in regards to some sort of pattern, whether it's like learning how to communicate better, you know, not be battling someone all the time, focusing on the connection, trying to create new, just injecting new energy into it. If you've been doing something one way, it's time to kind of do things differently. And your message here is don't let your past hold you back. So it's like, Gemini, I just feel like the past is, I'm not seeing any like, you know, third party situation. Well, I mean, actually, this is the clarification, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There is this, I just feel like there's this focus on work, there's this focus on material. I feel like, and then there's also this energy of wanting to do things solo is kind of what I'm feeling, when I feel like someone is recognizing that like that needs to end in order to kind of make this grow. So kind of a complicated reading, Gemini. I'm gonna actually pull one more oracle card just to see what the last message is. What is the last message? Your cards are flying. That one fell on the floor. It says your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. And that's kind of what I feel, Gemini. I feel like, I mean, that sums it up perfectly. I do feel like a commitment is being tested here. And I feel like, I mean, it could be you or the other person. I do feel like this is your energy where you are deciding whether you want to give to this, because I feel like you are really focused on growth, material, whatever, something outside of this, whether it's to better yourself or take it how it resonates. You know, every situation is going to be different. But if you are in a relationship here, I do feel like it's being tested, and I feel like you're lacking the passion that you once had for it. And that's something that you're going to have to decide, like whether this is something you want to continue or not. I do see whoever you're connected to willing to put in the work, though, if that is of any consolation, or if that helps in any way. I do see someone here who is really, feels really connected to you and is willing to expand and grow and all of that stuff. And they want to find a solution in order to get this connection out of this Five of Pentacles energy, you know, out of this unbalanced feeling, or possibly someone feels abandoned and they want to just release themselves from that. This could be you, this could be the other person. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. So hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.